Hi friends, welcome to Day 8 Current Affairs. Today first news is about India's real GDP. That India's real GDP gross domestic product is estimated to contract by 7.7% in 2021 compared to a growth rate of 4.2%. Means last financial year it was 4.2 growth rate, but in 2021 it is contracting by 7.7%, shrinking by 7.2% as per advanced estimates released by the NSO. Means NSO released these data. Next, second, it is up to states to provide 10% economic weaker section quota, center said. The center has informed the Supreme Court that it would be the state's prerogative to provide 10% economic reservation in government jobs and admission to educational institutions. The center has brought a 10% EWS quota last year. So they said that to Supreme Court that it is depends upon the state to provide or not to provide. As per the notification issued by the Department of Personnel and Training in Jan 2019, persons whose family has a gross annual income below 8 lakhs are identified as those belonging to the economically weaker section. Means those gross annual income is less than 8 lakhs, they are considered as economically weaker section. It said that 10% reservation law was enacted to promote the welfare of the poor not covered by the 50% reservation policy for the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and the socially and educationally backward classes. The economic reservation was introduced in the constitution by amending Article 15 and 16 and adding clauses empowering the government to provide reservation on the basis of economic backwardness. The court has refused to pass any interim order to stay or hamper the implementation of the Constitution 103 Amendment Act, which provides for the 10% reservation in government jobs and educational institutions for the economically backward in the unreserved category. This is about that 10% was introduced by center, and it is said that to Supreme Court it is depends upon the state to provide or not to provide in their respective states. Third, reaction to Operation Twist as expected. This was related to RBI. RBI introduced Operation Twist in last year. The government of Reserve Bank of India has said that market's reaction to the simultaneous buy-sell of government bonds is on expected lines. This Operation Twist is buying and selling of the government bonds. The simultaneous buy-sell of a government bonds known as Operation Twist was conducted to bring down the long-term interest rate by allowing short-term rates to inch up. The move was aimed at addressing liquidity. Means there was a scarcity of liquidity. To improve the liquidity, the RBI introduced the Operation Twist program in which uh, was conducted to means long-term interest rate they will bring down. The move was aimed at addressing liquidity. It was opened that the move will help in monetary transmission. Fourth, genome of Indian cobra sequenced. The Indian cobra genome was not yet was sequenced, it was sequenced now. A consortium of scientists, including some from India, have mapped the genome of the Indian cobra, among the most poisonous snake in the country. India is the snakebite capital of the world. India is called as the snakebite capital of the world. The Sindh crate from western India is over 40 times more potent than the spectacled cobra, making it is the most toxic Indian snake. And though bites from 60 of the 270 species of Indian snakes are known to kill or maim, antivenom now available in only effective against the big four. Every year, approximately 5 million people worldwide are bitten by venomous snakes, resulting in about 4 lakhs amputations and more than 1 lakh deaths. Each year, about 46,000 people die and 1,40,000 people are disabled in India from snake bites by the big four: the Indian cobra, the common crate, the Russell's viper, and scaled viper. These are called as the big four: Indian cobra, common crate, Russell's viper, and saw scale viper. Currently, antivenom is produced by immunizing horses with extract snake venom and is based on a process developed more than 100 years ago. The process is laborious and suffers from a lack of consistency, leading to varying efficacy and serious side effects. Now finally, they sequence the cobra genome. Fifth, Army gets working on government-owned contract operate model to improve efficiency. Means government or contractor operated model want to introduce by army. The army has initiated the process of identifying potential industry partners to implement the government owned contractor operated model for its base workshops and ordnance depots intend to improve operational efficiency. To improve its operational efficiency, army was working on government owned contract operator model. Next, government plans to cut spending by rupees 2 lakh crore to curb deficiency. Due to COVID and so many situations arised in last year, government is cut down its spending by rupees 2 lakh crore. Three government sources have said that the government of India is likely to cut spending for the current fiscal year by as much as 2 lakh crore as it faces one of the biggest tax shortfalls in recent years. As there is no business in COVID season, there is a tax shortfall which leads to so much deficit. Lack of demand and weak corporate earnings growth in the economy led to the lagging tax collections in 2019-30. Analysts said growth will be hurt. Even a surprise corporate tax rate cut announced by the finance minister failed to spur private investment in the economy. Means corporate tax cut also not given any good thing about decreasing the deficit. Next, India must create 70 million jobs to achieve 5 trillion economy by 2024. It is a dream of the Narendra Modi to bring 5 trillion economy by 2024, for which 70 million jobs to be created. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced that aim to achieve $5 trillion economy by 2024. But dwindling economic growth has made the task much tougher than they thought earlier. Means they thought it is easy, but it is becoming difficult now. Uh, Tharman Shanmugaratnam, Senior Minister of Singapore, a renowned economist and a political personality, has opined that India needs to significantly increase employment and productivity levels to achieve a 5 trillion economy by 2024. Job growth and productivity growth are fundamental. It is a critical particularly for India because it has the largest young population in the world, much larger than the China's, he added. This was Shanmugaratnam, who the person told about it is difficult to reach this target. Next, Boris Johnson, PM of UK, has cancelled his scheduled trip to India as a chief guest at the Republic Day Parade 2021. He was a chief guest for 2021 Republic Day, but he cancelled. He says it is important for him to remain in UK to focus on the domestic response to the virus. There is a new strain of the virus in UK. It is important to that PM to focus on their country, so he cancelled his program on 26 January. And one more new news is that disease X, a new disease deadlier than COVID-19, sparks fear the next pandemic. The first case of this disease has been identified in Republic of Congo. X stands for unexpected. It is reportedly an unknown virus that can spread as fast as novel coronavirus and has fatality rate of 50 to 90% as the Ebola virus. The symptoms are similar to Ebola. Next, world's largest floating 600 megawatt solar energy project will be built in Madhya Pradesh. It is being constructed at Omkareshwar Dam on Narmada River. Next, 10,000 government offices are to be declared green in Kerala on January 26. These offices avoid using plastic and disposable items in day-to-day activities and encourage the use of articles that can be reused and recycled. Always Kerala will be in some new initiatives towards environment protection. They are declaring 10,000 government offices as green. Next, Kishan Reddy Committee. Center has decided to form a committee to protect the language, culture and land of Ladakh, ensuring citizens' participation in Union Territories development. This is aim of to protect Ladakh's unique cultural identity. Next, LASI report. It is longitudinal aging study in India. It is released by Ministry of Health, Family and Welfare. It is database of elderly population in India. It is a database of elderly population, LASI report. India, you can remember that what is about means which ministry comes for under LASI report. You can say that Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, where there are database of elderly population in India. India provides 30.66 crore NPR to Nepal for reconstruction of earthquake affected schools. It is part of post-quake aid to Nepal that was hit by a devastating earthquake in 2015. 30.66 crore NPR to Nepal. Here we can conclude our today's current affairs session. We will meet again tomorrow in our tomorrow current affairs session. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, share, like or dislike. Thank you very much.